Hello everybody, and welcome to another bottle and can return video. This is going to be the first video of 2024 since I've been saving these up since the beginning of the year. To end 2023, I cleared out my garage of pretty much everything, so starting off fresh. And today is February 8th, 2024. And we're going to be doing some bottle and can return with all these bags here. We got two big jumbo bags, and then we got one small one, and then about 5 medium bags. We should have way over $100 to return this time, so we got quite a bit. And real quick, I want to give a background for those that are new to my channel, new to these videos, about how I make money off bottles and cans. So pretty much what I do is I do it through this thing called Bottle Bill. Bottle Bill is a bill that's been passed by the state of Michigan that charges a deposit on bottles, cans, so pretty much soda, beer, alcohol, and any other kinds of drinks within the law. And what it does is it charges 10-cent deposit to each bottle and can. So let's say, for example, you buy a case of 12 cans of soda. Let's just say 12 Dr. Pepper. Each cans, those 12 cans are going to be charged 10 cents. So pretty much if it costs $3 to get 12 cans of soda, along with your tax, that $1.20 is going to be charged with it. That $1.20 is for 10 cents each on those cans. And then what you do is you take the cans back to the store, or any store, put them through the machines, and you get your 10 cents back. It's kind of an incentive for taking your cans back to get recycled. So that's something the state of Michigan has, and about 10 other states, maybe 9, I think it's actually 9 other states have that here in the US. So Michigan happens to be one of them. They give you 10 cents per each bottle and can. So what happens is all these people threw out their cans and stuff, and I picked them up in recycling cans, garbage cans, and all sorts of other places off the sides of roads, and I've stored them up. And because people threw that out, that's 10 cents. And right there is how I make a profit off it, because I didn't pay the deposit in the first place. I'm getting the deposit because they didn't want their 10 cents. They threw it out. So here I am taking advantage of it and doing something good for the planet as well by recycling. So that's how I make a profit off returning bottles and cans. So figured I'd give you guys a quick little background on that. With that being said, let's go inside now to the bottle and can return center, and we're gonna get you guys set up on the tripod, and we're gonna return all these bags of bottles and cans, because we got, like I said, probably over 1,000, which is about $100. So with that being said, let's get set up and we'll be right back. All right guys, here we go. Using the Tomra T-90 reverse vending machine. Something I want to show you guys that I discovered: if you slide down the top, you can actually see how full the bin levels are. So the right is at 2 and this one's at 3. So this will be perfect for all the bags that we got, because we do have quite a bit. So let's get you guys set up on the tripod and we'll get started. So bin fill levels. All right, let's get set up. All right, here we go. We'll start things off with an ice. Here we go. that one in the trash. Those two that I just threw in there before that one, I just found in the trash. Okay. Here's where we're at so far. We're now on to bag 2. You're going to see a lot of these in this bag. I found all these Diet Dr. Peppers yesterday. There's a lot of them. That's a $25 max out.
And real quick, I wanted to show you, I was talking about all these Dr. Peppers. Kind of saved them, so we're going to have a bunch of Diet Dr. Peppers to go. This is still bag number 2, and we're already up to $25. We got all this left to go, so still got quite a bit to go. Like I said, got a lot of Diet Dr. Peppers galore, so let's get set back up and we'll keep at it. Here we go. Okay, so from those Diet Dr. Peppers, we got 66 out of those because that first one wasn't one. So, next bag, because we're out of a bag, so we're moving on to a new bag. Okay, here we go.
try this one again. Yeah, I posted on YouTube because James Tube 8439. I do many other things too, but I post once a month one of these videos. James Tube 8439. Yep. College work, other places as well, and then I take them here and make a little money.
Sweet.
8439, that's all good. So that's it for that bag too, by the way, guys. We're up to $24.10. We'll be right back. Okay, we're moving now on to bag 3. I just wanted to stop because that gentleman was talking to me and was wondering if I posted the video anywhere, and I told him. So that's pretty cool. We got bag number 3. This is one of the smaller ones, and we got 2 mediums here, and then we got 2 jumbos. Let's see where we're at. Has not changed, so that's good. Oh wow, looks like it's lower now. Or maybe it was at 2. I don't remember where it was at the beginning, but I won't work on my gloves and I don't want to contaminate the machine with this, so yeah. So we're still looking pretty good. The bin levels are still pretty low. So that being said, we're gonna get set back up and we're gonna move on because we still got a little bit to go. So that last receipt was $24.10. I cut it a little short just so I could talk to that gentleman. So with that being said, we're going to continue. We're moving on to bag number 3. It's a small one, so we'll see how much money we get out of the small bag. I think we only have 1 small, and then we have 2 mediums. Yeah, we only had 1 small. So. All right, here we go. Resuming. Check this out. We got this crushed can here, but the barcode is still visible, so this should still be able to go through. And it did. Awesome. I figured that one. I found it like that. I figured it'd be savable, and it was. small bag that we're working on right now. This one I actually finished up today before coming here, so a little bit of these look familiar. Oh, yep, this one's non-carbonated. Forgot to zoom in. Christmas themed Coca-Cola. Okay, there we go. This should be good now. That's it for the small bag. $10.30. And that 75 cans of 28 plastic. $10.30 for that small bag. We'll move on to another medium. Non-carbonated. Also non-carbonated. Okay, that's it for that medium bag. We're up to $23.50, 178 aluminum cans, 57 plastic. Okay, we'll do another medium bag. $25 MacLeod. Let's keep going. all 5 machines are being used right now. All the aluminum and plastic. That's kind of a first. That's it for that final medium bag. We're currently at $11.30, 73 aluminum and 40 plastic. Onto the jumbo bags.
wrappers in this one. That's another $25 max off. Let's keep it going. That is officially $100. So we are at $100. Let's keep it going.
where we're at. Let's cut real quick. Okay, we're back.
Currently at $10.90, 72 aluminum, 37 plastic. We got one jumbo bag left. So let's get back at it. I just gotta get my other glove on and we'll resume. Getting my glove back on. My hand's very sweaty, so it's hard to get on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I was quickly searching the garbage can for some more. I didn't find any more. That's another $25 max out. Another 25. And there are 3 bars for each. These bins are way better than the ones at Kroger that I've been to in the past because they fill up quickly. These ones take forever to fill up, which is good for large deposits like what we're doing today. So, with that being said, we still got about half a bag, so let's keep it going. Down to our last few. That's gonna do it for the video. And someone just broke some glass. That was $11.10. 86 aluminum, 25 plastic.
let's go tally up the results. We are officially done. Got a couple rejects in there. There's some of the rejects there. That is going to be it. So right there, those are some of the rejects. A lot of those purple C4s will not go through, but we got these. We're going to take these to different locations. This one I know where I can take. That'll be accepted. This one, these ones I don't know. Actually, these two I should be able to get accepted. But anyway, we'll be right back. We'll go back to the car and we will talk about the results. Be right back. All right, real quick, let's take a look and see what the bin level is. Look at that. Left one, we got up to 4. The right one's still at 3. It was at 2 earlier, but that's the bin fill level, so we got that up to 4. So we had quite a bit. All right, well, that will be it. Let's go look at the results. We'll be right back. All right, guys, and that's it. Wow, that was a workout. I was in that bottle center for about an hour, a little over an hour, and if only I could make the amount of money I just made per hour and do that as my full-time job, man, I'd be making a lot of money. Wow, we have completely set a new record in terms of the most bottles and cans I've returned in a single video without the machine filling up. First off, I do want to say that was amazing. This is by far one of the best locations I have ever been to return bottles and cans, because knock on wood for this, no one has told me I can't film. I've been able to pretty much stay at the one machine the whole time without having to move down, because the bins are extremely huge on these machines, which is amazing. So this is awesome. I mean, this was quite the return. You know, I found 2 cans in the garbage can as well that I was able to get to go through. I think one of them was a Kirkland signature can, and for some reason that went through, which is kind of funny. I think it was Kirkland signature, because Kirkland signature is tied with Costco. And we were at Meijer. We had 2 Meijer bottles as well that we had to return that I picked up yesterday. And I was like, first I was going to separate them, put them in my Meijer pile. Then I was like, oh, I'm going to Meijer anyway, so I might as well just throw them in this pile. So yeah, that was quite the workout. I was definitely getting a little sore as I was quickly moving, as you guys could see, for me to put the bottles and cans in so I could get things going. Wow. So here's the total. $135.20. That's how much we made. That's 1,352 bottles and cans. That is by far the biggest return I've ever done, because the last time I was here, I did about $104, which I did a part 2, so I think it was like 105 because I took some of the rejects to another location. But most of those that I had were that were rejected were ones that were either bought off Amazon, because I do have a friend that gives me some. Some of them he buys online, some of them he buys at the store, so he doesn't remember all the time which ones are which. So some of those purple C4s that you guys could see, those were getting rejected because they were probably bought online. The other ones were accepted because he bought them from a store. So that was pretty cool. $135.20. That was awesome. That's the biggest return I've done, and that was just amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was quite a lot. We'll probably slow it down for the next few videos as well. That's the first return as well for 2024. Starting off good. I did set a goal this year, because last year I only got $549 worth of bottles and cans, something like that. Something maybe a couple 10 cents in there too. But point is, this year I've set a goal for $800, and so far, today being February 8th, 2024, we're doing pretty good so far. You know, I haven't done any returns until now, and I have a couple other ones I got to do. I got a donation a little bit ago of some cans as well, and I also got some personal collections I got to do coming up as well. So look out for those too. I don't know when I'm going to do those, but I'm probably going to do those before I do another big return like this, where it's just all the bottles and cans I pick up at college, work, and other places. That's the other thing. If I forgot to mention in the intro as well, in the background, is that most of these are picked up at either college campuses, work, because, you know, I work outside and I come across them sometimes as well. And they also come from garbage cans and recycle bins as well. So there's that to keep in mind as well. Again, $135.20. That was amazing. That was by far the biggest return I've ever done. And I know I'm rambling on here, so I'm going to end this real quick. Thank you guys for watching this video. That was insane, and that was awesome. So now I got to go inside Meijer because I got a little shopping I got to do with a little extra spending money I now have. So thanks guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time for another bottle and cam return video. New record for the start of 2024. We'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.